Welcome, YouTube. I'm Ron. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? I got to know. Let's see who's all in this place. Ooh, let me turn this down. All right, so we have Sheila, Wyoming Adventures. Welcome to the nest. Channel member. Marco Yee, nest member. Brian White, nest member. Mick Ranger, nest member. Kelly's Mishmash, nest member. What you have for lunch? What you got in your pockets? I got to know. Let's see who else is in here. Clint Crosby. Hello, everyone, he says. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Wait, do I hear? Is there an echo? Oh, old school rocker. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I got to know. Rachel Jordan, nest member. Let's Matt Conklin. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Nest member. I got to know. Okay, I was hearing an echo, but God only knows what that was about. There's a kind of a new setting on my that shows up on my screen, and maybe that had something to do with it. Anyways, Steve L. Welcome to the nest. Nest member. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Ed Durbin, Edwards. I think I got them all. So what is Ben C? What up, Ron? And everyone. Let's see what else. Oh man, the chat is flying at the moment, and so are the emojis, which is good. I'd love to see that. All right, so since nobody's sharing, I'll share my. Matt Conklin says not much, just chilling out now for and a day's work. After a day's work, gotcha. Do you hear what I hear? Christmas song, Christmas song. Cicero, nest member. Clint Crosby's carrying the Demco 80 20.5 today. Nice. I need to get me a Demco. I really do. The big honking one. I did share Lafayette, had barbecue for lunch, and carried my Benchmade 940. Nice, Matt Conklin. Nice. Jason Beecher, nest member. Rachel Jordan, nest member. I think I already said Rachel Jordan, nest member. Oh man, it's warm over here, buds. I don't know what temperature is over where you're at, and today is actually a cool day. Let's see what my phone says. It is 80 degrees. That to me, that is warm. And turn on. Wow, that's bright. I need to change those settings. I see myself on a monitor to the left of me, and yeah, the gain is up a little too high on the monitor. Let's see what I carried today this week is this. Well, let me switch screens. Oh, come on. Baptism, welcome to the nest. It's 81 here, Sheila says, Wyoming Adventures. Too hot for this time of year in Wyoming. Too hot? Yeah. The weather patterns have changed a lot. ¿Cómo estás? Buen? I don't know. Old School Rocker says 90 degrees here. Yeah, I bet. All right, so what I carried this week was the Kaiser Sheepdog Bunlock. You saw all these last week. All these, but the Militaw came in last week, so that's why I carried them. The T1 White Mountain Knives exclusive. I think the steel is, oh, you know, I forget what the steel is. It says, I think it says Nitro V. And Old School Rockers carrying a wingspan. Well, of course you are. Ben C2286 had my cold steel verdict. Freebie that's kind of dedicated to work. Not my favorite lock. Yeah, not mine either. Actually, one of my latest favorites, but it cuts and it's dependable if I need to get C. Jason Beechers carried Kershaw Bel Air, Leatherman Wingman, Gerber Utility Knife, Case Saudi Jr., Tacos for Lunch, or Taco, even though it wasn't the taco I really want. Oh, I hate that when that happens. Marco Yee, what's up? What's in your pockets? Nest member, what are you carrying? At Durban, currently the Kubi Sumo Dark Mode in pocket. Nice. Baptism's got a Voodoo and Vanex DLC. Can't put it down. I bet you it makes going to the bathroom kind of precarious. Accidentally entered and was like, oh well. Yeah, I hear you. I've been there, done that. All right. I also carried the Kaiser Militaw Premium in titanium camo carbon, 80s camo carbon, and DLC M390 blade. And I carried that because I carried its brother, the Serpentine. This is I forget, Blade Steel's M390 as well. And the inlay, it's titanium handles with a rich light, blue rich light inlays. Baptism, pooping and flicking. That's why I got two hands. Hello? There we go. I want to be able to hear the alerts if the alerts work. Joe Kasprick, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? I got to know. Anyways, yeah, so this was my primary carry. I just love flicking this knife. And you know, it's for a knife that's this nice, it doesn't hit the wallet too hard. I think Ben C's been here before. At least He seems familiar. Yeah. So I did recover pretty much from my cold flu. Oh, Joe Kasper's carrying a Griptilian Mini Griptilian. Mini Griptilian. Phoenix LD30. Illuminati Ninja Chip. Fried ham and cheese sandwich. Ooh, I love a grilled ham and cheese sandwich. Usually don't carry ham in the house though, so I haven't had that in quite some time. Oh, Ben, yeah, okay. That's why you look so familiar. That's much easier to read there, Ben, see? As opposed to the 13ENJ4M1N, otherwise known as Benjamin. So, I primarily recovered from my cold/flu. I did have to call in sick on Wednesday, because Tuesday night, I just couldn't get to sleep. I laid down in bed, and it felt like somebody was sitting on my chest, and I couldn't breathe. So I had to get up and I drank some alcohol till I got tired enough to get to sleep. And by the time I got to sleep, it was almost 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was due to get up at 6. So there was no bueno on that one. So I called in sick on Wednesday, and then I actually physically had to go into work on Thursday, and I'm paying the price for that. My legs, my leg muscles, my glutamus maximus, my whole lower body just hurts. I could barely walk on Friday. Well, Thursday night, Friday, all day. I was, I actually, I was talking to Colleen and said we might have to get a walker, because the cane ain't gonna cut it, because I could barely get up, and it was both my legs. So, but luckily, I am a little bit better now, less sore. Kane Miranda EDC is carrying a Shaman and a Kaiser T1. Which Kaiser T1 Kane Miranda? I got to know. And so, these were my carry this week. I'm going to hang out with the chat for a little bit, and then I'll show you what came in this week. Jason Beecher, when the rumpus maximus hurts, everything hurts. Yeah, tell me about it. and my back as well. Oh, I was, yeah. Ooh, that was not fun. Yeah. What joy. Let me see what this number 1 is. I don't know why you want to tell me about that. I get tired of seeing these things. Anyways, okay. Sorry, I'm not talking about the chat. I'm talking about something that's part of the chat that I didn't see earlier. Okay, Ron, try some stretching exercise. Yeah, stretching ain't gonna help this shit. Time will fix this. My wallet hurts. I kept finding deals on knives I wanted. How was I supposed to? I hear you, Jay Wesley. Mick Ranger, I have to stretch every day before I can get out of bed. Yeah, I would fall back to sleep if I did that. Luckily, I did yesterday shit all. I worked from a desk, and then later on, Colleen and I went out to Texas Roadhouse and had some steak, and I used my serpentine to cut up my rare bone-in ribeye steak. I had probably about half of it. I'm thinking about having that for dinner tonight. It was yummy. But you know, after eating all the Texas Roadhouse bread and butter, and you know the jalapeno poppers or whatever they call those, rattlesnake bites. Yeah, so I only ate about half my steak and baked potato. Congratulations to anyone who got a Jack Wolf Gateway Barlow. Nice. Yeah, congratulations. That looked pretty good. It almost has me convinced on getting a Jack Wolf knife. All except for its, you know, overpricedness. And welcome, it's Dog One. Welcome to the Nest. Nest member. Christopher Hinckley, I got something going on from behind my knee all the way to, oh, that sounds like the sciatic nerve. That's no fun. No bueno, as they say, or as I say anyways. I'm just gonna roll up into the chat here, see if I missed anything real quick like. Alex, I went pretty good. They sold out in 3 minutes, Ron. Yeah, had I wanted to get one, I wanted that show special. That's the one I wanted. But, you know, yeah, I guess you had to be at the show. But, hey, Jason, did you get the one you wanted? I know you were after some. I forget which model, though. All right. Hey, good chat. Dog One says. All right. So let me put these aside. I'm not going to put them away. We need 2 Berkeleys. Let me know. I've heard people pronounce it either way. I would pronounce it Berkels. Jason Beach said, I asked Ben if he has a display or second I can buy after the show. I was too slow. Oh, that's a shame. Crossley Workshop, welcome to the Nest. New subscriber. He subscribed during a DVD's live stream. Welcome to the Nest. All right, so this week I received new channel stickers. I'll show you what these look like separately, but I got 2 sets. Each set is 100 stickers. Here's a crow in a black Hawaiian shirt, carrying a knife in his right wing. And here's what appears to be a gray Hawaiian shirt. Facing the other way. So, if you're a if you have a YouTube account and you have if you have a channel, I would exchange channel stickers. And if you were to receive channel stickers from me, you would receive them as demonstrated by Bees last night. Stickers in a kind of a folder that I make just for the stickers. And the reason why my stickers come this way, thank you, Sheila, Wyoming Adventures. The reason why my stickers would arrive this way is because I can send my stickers in a legal envelope using 2 stamps. I could probably get away with 1 stamp because these weigh, and the envelope weigh an ounce, but I put a second sticker on just in case. But the reason why I have these in the folder like this is because there's a thickness size limit. So what happens is if you just put stickers in an envelope and they slide around, they could all, and I believe this is why I had a set of stickers returned to me, and a couple sets not received by who I sent them to. The stickers shifted into a pile and couldn't fit through their little slot that they have as a limiter. And I think it's probably about less than ½ an inch thickness you can send through first class. So that's why I have them in a little holder like this. And every time I send out a set, I have to make a set. So if you would like to exchange stickers, shoot me an email. Let me get my email address, and I'll post it in the chat. Here's my email address. Shoot me an email, and we'll get down the particulars, and I'll pin this to the top of the chat. Yeah, shoot me an email here, and then I'll send you some stickers, and you can send me some stickers. Let me see what I missed in the chat since I was doing that. Sheila from Wyoming Adventure says, I will have my stickers when my mom comes out for surgery. Ah, see. Oh, is she making the stickers for you? There, Sheila. Let me catch up on the chat. Berkeley is Burkle says, got a COG V2 at Kelly's and one headed to Justin. Honestly, have none of my knives at the moment. I can understand that. Thank you, old school rocker, Mama Loot. Oh, got the blue t-shirt and I'm on it? Am I? You sure that's me, not Jimmy Crow? I know we look alike. Even though he spells his name wrong. Was it my post on IG or DBD when he showed it? Laugh out loud. Oh, that's its dog one. Jay Wesley says, I have a knife channel. I just have never uploaded the video yet. Gotcha. Yeah, most people will have a channel, but not to upload. Jay Wesley, are you planning on uploading videos and such? Being a YouTuber. Hang on, let me censor me. There we go. Thank you, blessed DDC. Thomas That's a cool sticker pack setup. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna, when all is said and done, I will have 11 versions of my channel sticker. The sticker that you see with the crow with 2 knives, that's my main channel sticker. All the other stickers are the ones that I exchange with other YouTubers. But the plan is, once I have all 11 made up, I will, for giveaway prizes, I will give away a full set to a lucky giveaway winner, full set of my stickers. Actually, they'll get 2 of each sticker, and that will be a full giveaway. Not a full giveaway, because I refuse, being a knife channel, refuse to do a giveaway that doesn't have a knife in it. I don't know, silly me? Anal me? Maybe, but you know, it just doesn't seem right to be on a knife channel and not give away a knife if you're doing giveaways. That's just me. You know, y'all might not care, but it's something I feel strongly about. For me. Glad the cog is keeping you company. Miss Kelly, laugh out loud. Thank you, Crossley. BB, I think it says the memory of a pebble is in a puddle. Very wow, that's kind of wise. I wonder where he got that from. Berkeley's or Brookles. You still haven't corrected me. Is it 1 Berkles, 2 Berkeley's? Hey, hon, I'll probably be recording a review video on it soon. Let me know on IG who you would like me to mail it to next. Says Kelly's Mishmash. 2 Berkeley's. I could call you both, because that's simple. And Jay Wesley says, I would like to. I certainly have enough knives to talk about. I can, yeah. Well, you know, there's nothing like just starting. I waited till my 63rd birthday. I mean, I posted a handful of shorts along the way about, well, I posted one short just on a whim. I almost immediately got 500 views, and they got me thinking about starting a channel, and then we went downhill from there. I kind of regret it. Just saying, it's a lot of work. A lot of time and a lot of money. And Blessed EDC says, my goal is 4 channels. I hear you. I wish my goal would have been that small. 11 different stickers is a lot. I would love to have all 11 stickers. I think I have 4 or 5. Yeah, but Jason, are they the same stickers or are they all different? See, that's the thing. So usually when I send out a sticker pack to a YouTuber, they'll get 2 sets. Not 2 sets, but 2 different stickers. Half of one, half of the other, of however many stickers I sent. Crow, that serpentine is looking mighty fine. It's Pavlovian too. Yeah. Jay Wesley, I make excuses like I need a real camera, something better than my iPhone, blah, blah, blah. You know what, Jay Wesley? Most of the big YouTubers, like most of the big YouTubers, what the hell's his name? Neves, MC, quite a few of them, all use their cell phone. And you know, you can get a good camera, not that expensive. I went the expensive route. My camera that's pointing directly at me, that's motorized, that one was the most expensive. I got it on sale for $200, but normally costs $250. The one up here that's catching this table right here, that is the unmotorized version, and that one cost $150 to $200. I want to replace the one that's pointing down here with a motorized one, and then use replace this one to use as my normal webcam when I'm in front of my computer looking at me. Yeah, it is an excuse. Kodiak Edge, Gordon, welcome to the nest. I saw your knife on DVD. Looking nice. And reasonably priced. Yeah, baptism. Yeah, Tri-State uses. I think he uses the SLR. I tried using my SLR. I was having a hard time getting a good interface for it. And you know, getting power to the camera. So I think I filmed a video. I did a live stream with that camera, and then I tried a small DSLR as well, and I didn't care for it. Besides, I like doing the. Oh wait, I like doing this. And I like that. It's like I got a cameraman or a camera woman. That's fun. Except for when I get up and I forget to turn off the terrain following. And then it follows me around. It gets maxed out and then essentially goes to sleep. And you all get to see the boxes of knives and empty boxes on the day bed to my right, where it'd be better served if I actually had a table as opposed to the bed there. But and whenever we have guests, whenever the kids come out to visit, I don't think they'd like to sleep on a table. But let me go ahead and put these back out here. Oh wait, I'm not done showing. But let's see. Wow, we've only been on for a half an hour, and I need a cigarette. So I'm going to turn off this camera. So yeah, it does. When I have the setting turned on. That's pretty damn quick. See that? Oh, you get to see this camera. This is the other camera. Except for this, my software doesn't catch the auto zoom very well. Anyways, let me turn the terrain following off. Oh, crows are flying. Thank you, Mick. Turn that camera on. Turn it. I'll take y'all smoking with me. There we go. Put these out here for y'all to look at. Ogle. Well, I go out to smoke. I'm bringing the chat out with me. But I no means waited to start my channel before I got the cameras. I even did a couple videos, a couple live streams with my cell phone. Let's see. It's a dog one. I call that bullshit. YouTube, there's no way that does it say YouTube doesn't allow smoking. People smoke on YouTube all the time. I just don't do it because I don't smoke inside and I don't take a camera outside with me. It's that simple. Ranger, we love you, Ron, for all the hard work you put into this awesome community. Well, thank you, Mick. I appreciate that. More than you know. Jay Weasley, or sorry, Jay Wesley. No, I'm going to be smoking American tobacco, not the wacky shit. You smoke a pipe? You know, I tried a pipe, but you know, I don't get the you don't get the satisfaction of the heat. You watch people smoke and they are moderated. What do you mean by that, Rachel Jordan? By moderated. Okay, so let's go. I put my slippers on, my flippy floppies. No man, Captain Black Tobacco. Welcome to the nest. Just remember, I smoked Swisher Sweets, little cigars for years. I went through a Swisher Sweet phase in my high school years. Now mind you, I've been smoking for longer than most of y'all have been alive. And that's a fact, Jack. Most of y'all, not all y'all, because some of y'all are old fuckers, so like me. You're filling a guard now for your Bowie knife build, Gordon. Filing or filling? I'm guessing it's filing. As long as I like wacky, turn my brother from an a-hole to just a. You pick. My body is old for sure. I hear you. Filing. That's what I thought. Because I wouldn't know what you're filling your knife with for. Yeah, I've been smoking 51 years. Started when I was 13. Now, mind you, I wish I quit when I could. Oh, cigars are nice. I love smoking a cigar, but man, they're time consuming. And what's funny is sometimes before I get a quarter way through a cigar, I want to have a cigarette, because you know the tobacco is not. I mean, the nicotine's not the same. I used to inhale cigars, but not anymore. The lungs can't handle cigar smoke. And cigar nicotine is absorbed through your mouth. You don't have to inhale it. So Cell Shade Cerakote seems to get a love it hate it reaction. I don't know what Cell Shade is after handing 3 heretics with. Oh, okay, I get it. I think I'm in the love camp, but I also like Ultim and JG10. I'm not a JG10 lover, though I do have a few. I need to dye those. I know several ladies who smoke cigars, Jason Beecher says. Me too. But those are time consuming. My favorite cigars are, oh man, it's been so long since I smoked a cigar. I have a humidor. But I forget the name of the cigars, the cigars I smoke. What's your take? I'm not a big lover of Cerakote or, you know, PVD. But Cerakote you can put on, you know, wild colors and patterns and shit like that. So Cerakote's not bad. Kodiak Edge has female friends that chew. White Owl miniatures. Wow. I haven't seen those in ages. With a little white tip cigar holders, filters. Mr. Dobbins, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I got to know. Nobody shared their lunch. I had tonkatsu for lunch today. Tampa Jewels, not familiar. Chew is gross. Yeah, when I was in the Air Force, at my last base in Kalkar, Germany, there was 3 or 4 tobacco chewers. They did snuff, not tobacco. They did snuff, and you'd find those bottles of spit everywhere. Ugh, that's gross. Everywhere. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So what kind of taco did you want, and what kind of taco did you get? Kodiak Edge, you eat once every 24 hours and then you fast? What the hell? No wonder why you look sickly. Sorry, you don't look sickly. You look older than you are. Okay, time to go back in. It's a little warm out here. You're going to be hungry, Jason? Not much of a lunch shared. It was a chicken taco. And what kind of taco did you want? M Ranger, what up, buddy? Oh, I don't have to have 3 meals a day. As a matter of fact, I generally don't have 3 meals a day. And why is that window open? Oh, I remember. So, let me turn this camera back on. Boom, boom. Get me centered. Turn that back off. All right. So I'm going to move these off to the side again. I'm going to have to take a pee break here in a little bit, but not right now. The more you fast, the healthier you get. And I don't believe that, Gordon, not for a minute. But if it works for you, more power to you. Big Ranger says it's all about calories in and calories out. Making sure you eat nutrient-dense foods. Pretty simple. Two meals and grunge. Lots of grunge. I don't know what you mean by grunge. It's dog one. Ronald Dobbins, it is 80 degrees outside and semi-sunny. The whole water thing is a myth too. You don't have to have water. You just have to have liquids. Gut and gut flora only works best 16 to 18 hours fasting. I'm not sure what you actually mean there, Gordon. But the only other thing that I received this week is this package. You can see the label's cut off, and I have opened this. Mo Patty, Trish, welcome to the nest. Oh, I'm guessing the show's over. Are you back at your hotel? I'm assuming. What'd you walk away with today? All right. So, as you know, there was a knife auction last week on DVDs. He had I think it was an evening thing, and I ended up winning one of the auctions, and this is what I won. North Mountain Blade, Chop 2. Oh, bidder. I was bidder number 1. That was how much it cost. I was hoping, I forget who I was bidding up against. I'm not sure if it was Cicero, but I was hoping he'd raise me up again, because I think I got this knife a little too cheap. But that's okay. I wasn't going to bid against myself because that's foolish. So here's the swag pack. Oh, the show is not over, but I am done. Wait, the show's not over? Oh, well, it's almost... Oh, that's right. It's only 2 hour difference. So it's 5 o'clock. So it's close. How many of y'all followed the show with Ray in Everyday City Carry? His live streaming was intense. So it comes with two zipper pulls, a Jimmy Crow sticker, and 2 Kelly's Mishmash stickers. It brought Ron Hey, bro, how you? I'm doing fine. Cliff, how about yourself? Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Nest member. And this Blade Runner chip made by Bluminati. Blade Walker chip. Blade Walker 2026. Stay strong. Love this sticker. I mean, this chip. Hey, Blue, if you're in the house, if you're in the nest, we need to talk. I need to find out how you make these. And then here is the knife that I bid on and won in the auction. It is North Mountain Blade. It comes with a microfiber cloth, a chop 2. I don't know if that's a sticker or not, but there's that. Comes with this card and a filler plate for when you change the pocket clip. Knife comes in this nice hard plastic case. And here it is. Dun dun dun. It looks like a black G10. But look at that texture vision. Here's the thumb disc. It's 45 auto. Of course, it's a button lock. Button plunge lock. You can't see the plunge, but let me go ahead and press it. So you can see. See the plunge and push in the button. So the thumb disc works fantastic. And I have a chop 2, but it's back flipper only. That's why I really wanted this. Currently on sale on Amazon for $80. Ralph Robertson, nest member. Ronald Dobbins carrying the No Raiden R2 Magnicut, titanium scales, and Winter Blade Mirage knife, and the Gerber dime, and a Big Idea titanium pen, and G-Shock watch today. Nice. What do you normally drink all day, Ron? I normally drink either coffee or Pepsi Zero. That's what I drink. And in the evenings, right before I go to bed, so I can get some sleep, I drink some bourbon. And when I was sick, I did drink two small bottles of water. And I told Colleen that if I die, it's because of the water. Just saying. But that's all I received this week. No knife purchases. What's a thumb disc? That thumb disc is called, yeah, well, Rachel, it works similar to a thumb stud. So if you look, here's the thumb stud. Press that, pops up. Here's the thumb disc. Press up, does that. So basically it does the same thing, but what it does allow more so is, see how far the blade has to come out. Now this could have had a thumb disc, a thumb stud, because there's enough space between the handle and the thing you flip it with. So there, but a lot of designers that use thumb discs use it so they can have their scales up higher, so the blade sits in deeper into the scales. That's the primary reason why you have a thumb disc. It's for that. And also you can keep the blade shape more sterile. And you see that's the SLD magic right there. It's sand mine. Well, okay, so the main steel of the blade is SLD magic. See? It's made of essentially two different steels. One uses a jacket, one on either side, and then you have a center one. And the center one's going to be the harder of the two. So it allows for more cutting, blade retention, or sharpness retention. And the outer shell is to help provide corrosion control and also toughness. Generally, it can also just be done for the looks, but generally that's why you'd want to have the three. Wyoming Adventures don't drink soda. Interesting. Kodiak Edge, drink beer heavy, same as Diet Pops. Well, okay, that works for me. I can see that. Although beer can tend to have a lot of carbohydrates. Unless you get the light variety, then you have no flavor. Old school steel sandwich. That's right, Bob Tism. Exactly. What about club soda? That shit's nasty unless it's mixed with like gin. Rachel Jordan, I don't believe I've seen it before. Different for sure. So thumb disc or thumb stud? Well, that or a thumb hole. See? They all do basically the same thing. They just work it out a little bit differently. See, with the thumb hole, you put your finger in there and you just pop it out. Just like that. Or you can do the same thing with the thumb. See? So it works the same way as the thumb disc. Here's the reverse flick. Here's the thumb flick. And you can just slow roll it like that. I actually love a well-placed thumb disc. But a lot of thumb studs are fantastic too. Sometimes they put the thumb disc too close to the scale, and that makes for a bear to do a reverse flick. But to have a blade hole, you have to have less scale. See how that is? And you can even thumb, like I said, thumb flick it. This one actually has a top flipper. See that? So you put your finger on there like this. Here's the top flipper, and you bring it over like that. It's that simple. Now, when I first started using front flippers, this part of the finger can be very sensitive because it's not, used hard like your fingertips and other parts of your finger. So what I would do is on my way to work, I'd use my front flipper until I would start to feel it getting a little tender right here. Then I would stop. The next day, I would do the same thing until it started feeling a little sensitive, a little sore. And then, what the hell's all flying? Holy crap, Ronald Dobbins. Damn. Nice. Anyways, so I would do that until it started to get a little sore. And after about a week or so of doing this, it takes a lot of flipping to make this part of my finger sore. And that's how I but that's how I broken my fingers to be able to do front flipper. But listen to that. Listen to that snap. DBD, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? He says, what it do, Brother Crow and chat? I'm out with the Mrs. Deadly. Can't tag, but I love y'all. Hey, let us know what your carry is while you're out. Robin Dollop, Apex Carry EDC. Welcome to the nest. But listen to that snap. Hear that? That's from the front flipper of the Serpentine. Here's reverse flick. Not as pronounced because that front flipper is out of this world. And Mrs. Deadly, or a DVD. But my favorite way to deploy a knife is reverse flick, period. With a little practice, you can actually do it with, hell, I could even do it with my left hand. Look at this. No, sugar pops and diet pops have sucrose in them. Liver can't filter it, so your liver disease. No sugar pops and diet pops. No, you're wrong, Kodiak. My soda does not have sucrose in it, period. And by the way, what your liver can't filter, it passes through. DBD is carrying the Aries EDC Bloomcliff, a Geoknife Noxus, TRM Shadow, and FMK Glideman. And that's Firm Forge Knives, a live DBD edition. Stay deadly, y'all. You too, DBD. And thanks for stopping in. Back to honeydews. Love y'all. One adventure says, years ago I was at a fancy steakhouse and their knife wasn't sharp enough so I whipped out my hunting knife and used it. Well, Sheila, fuck them if they can't take a joke. That's all I got to say. So last night what I did was I just open this thing up like this. Well, I actually put it under the table, so because that's what gets the looks, is doing this. That can freak people out. And broke it out and cut my steak up with it. Key thing is to make sure that before you put it up, wipe it off, and before the end of the night, you don't want to leave a good EDC knife on the table when you leave. That's a fact, Jack. That's putting a roll to use. I used a roll last night to sop up the grease off my fingers and then ate it. I'd like to buy a handmade steak knife. Amazed I haven't already. There you go, dog one. I use whatever I'm carrying. There's this Hawaiian restaurant I used to go to near the place where I used to go to work, and whenever I went to the Hawaiian restaurant and I ordered the kalbi, which is Korean short rib, the proprietor would ask me if I brought my knife, and I wanted to say, does today end with the word day? And I would nod affirmatively, because then I would cut my short rib up in sections, bone sections, and then pick it up and eat like that, by the bone. Blessed EDC, Tanto knives matter. Yes, they do. I love a good Tanto. And had I opened this up last night before I went to dinner, this is what I would have been cutting my steak up with. So I'll be carrying at least this knife this week. I'll have to choose my knives. Stephen Parks, welcome to the Nest. Nest member. What's in your pockets? What you have for lunch? I got to know. I have a Skinner little fixie I use as a steak knife. Well, whatever works. I use whatever I'm carrying. It's undoubtedly going to be sharper than the knives they provide. Just because I'll have to carry a good fixie next time I go somewhere to eat. Why a fixie? Why not use a folder? Just don't get any food stuff in the bearing. I use a clone Shiro for a steak knife. There you go. Blessed EDC Thomas carries the same knives every day. I don't blame you, because I gotta tell you, one of the hardest things I have to do is choose what knives I want to carry. Kodak Edge, yes, high consumption of sucrose, table sugar, as a significant contributor to fatty liver. Well, okay, but sucrose, fructose, and cellulose is not good for you either, period. Any sugars are not good for you, other than give you an instant hit of energy. Have a good evening, Crow's Blades, and all in the Nest needs to get back to work, seeing the lies. You have a good evening, old school, and we'll see you on the next live stream, which will probably be close to G-Ball. Well, G-Ball goes on at 7 Pacific time. You know, ending this at 4, with no Loot. I would assume Loot's not going to be doing live because he's over at Blade Show, Texas. But then again, he might drive home tonight. Matt Collin, my Leatherman sidekick, gets used daily. There you go. Kodiak Edge, primarily because it is composed of 50% fructose, which delivered converts directly into fat. No, Kodiak, no. Sugars do not get converted into fat. Sorry. Hey, so here's a trivia question, since some people have to be fixated on dietary stuff. So when you burn fat, where does the stuff go? When you burn fat, where does that go? And this is a rhetorical question because I know the answer. To non-alcoholic fatty acid, it'd be fatty acid liver disease, reduced insulin sensitivity, and metabolic whatever. There's a guy on YouTube that pounds out railroad tie into a pretty steak knife. Nice. They used to be called gaucho knives. It's dog one. Blessed EDC. Cold Steel Recon 1 Tanto, Cold Steel SR1, Kaiser Quartz Victorinox, Huntsman. You gotta recognize the whatchamacallits. Okay, the Victorinox Huntsman. Clacken Flint is my EDC. That is pretty much my collection of decent knives. Laugh out loud. Not a bad collection. Nothing to sneeze or laugh at. There, Thomas. Kodak, you should check Dr. Burge's live stream. They talk a lot about health. And a lot of them are quacks. Just saying. You show me a dietitian, I'll show you a fucking doctor that doesn't know what they're talking about. Big Liver over here, sponsoring Gordon. Nice baptism. Just beat your sugars actually feed cancer. Sugars feed everything, and cancer will eat anything. That's the whole point of the cancer. There are cells that are out of control in their growth. And they do that until they take over your body and then you die. Steve, sounds pretty good. Cheers. Goes away. Lose your car keys. Best diet ever. That just tells me you have Alzheimer's, bro. The sugar-free pop you're drinking is worse, Ron. Worse than what? And how is that? It's not backed up by science there, Kodiak. It's only backed up by supposition. People that have a grudge against it. That's it, period. That's a fact. It's Dog One. That's what I like about Knife Chat. Smiling and laughing, nodding and cheering. What's up, Mick Ranger? Having a great day. Having a great day. And oh, by the way, even though I do tend to get vociferous and energetic in my chats and discussions. It is all in fun and whatever. Nothing is taken seriously. Yes, it does, Ron. Okay, whatever. You only get one life. You do you. Exactly, Rachel. Boom. Boom. Rachel just dropped the hammer. Boom. You only get one life. You do you. Exactly. Period. When did you become Dr. Phil instead of knife content? The minute I started a live stream there, Piff. Free sugar. Did sugar-free soda prevent you losing your teeth? No. I don't believe anything sugar caused me to lose my teeth. I lost my car keys. Bad hygiene allows you to lose your teeth. I lost my car keys 5 years ago, lost 75 pounds. I got divorced, lost 250 pounds. Boom. Boom. I lost my car keys 5 years ago, so worked for me, walked everywhere. Wild Adventures. Sucrose still causes fatty liver. Whatever. Damage is done, period, when you burn it off. But your body stores more than it can burn off. We are our own people. I know nobody can control anybody. Ron, Victoria's, don't give a shit about you or healthcare. I have no idea what you're talking about there. There, Gordon. I got a break to teach my dog to duty in a bag. Well, you know what? It's dog one, Cicero, anybody that walks a dog, build yourself a little rig, strap it around the back legs, on the torso, and just above the tail. Put a bracket on it, attach a bag, so wherever the dog goes, it goes in the bag. Boom, done. No need to thank me. Sugar is stored as fat, most says, just like at America. Laugh out loud. Just look at America. Yeah, that's a lot of shit there, Gordon. But fat gets stored as fat. And when fat is burned, it is disposed of via your body through your urine. When you eat food, the detritus gets disposed as crap. Gordon Edge. Oh, sorry, Kodiak Edge. Wrong again, Ron. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to have to live to explain it when you're done. I've studied the stuff most of my life. You know, it doesn't matter to me. Medical industry is a scam. Well, it is and it isn't. It's only a scam when you believe their shit. And some of them. The whole thing that you need X amount of water to live is bullshit. You need liquids, not water. Doesn't matter where the liquids come from. I didn't think of that. She looks at me. I'm being difficult. Gonna try newspaper to disguise the bag. Yeah, right, Rachel. You decide how you Go out to be miserable in the hospital and peacefully in your sleep, Bubba. True. Love you too, Gordon. You take it easy. My doctor was yelling at me for weighing 350 pounds. I asked him, a bodybuilder, if he, I asked him, a bodybuilder, if he wanted to arm wrestle. He says he still hurts. You know, that's okay. Spicy is good. Because otherwise you could be dead. And it's no good. But yeah, so these are knives you carry. Let's talk knife steals. On the Edge EDC. Hey, Ron, got some knives to sell on Blade Binge. So check them out. Go ahead and post them. Post your links on the Edge. Since you're a mod. Oh, please. And, you know, everybody that is a mod, could you please post links to everybody that has YouTube channels? I would appreciate it. I haven't seen a whole lot of that going on today. At least not on my channel. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Good day on the Edge. First knife I've seen before, like the scales. Well, which knife is that there, Rachel? There is the listing that On the Edge just shared. Open link in new tab. The Spyderco Shaman. Or I should say, as I would say, Shaman. Go by On the Edge EDC. Well, I was raised, if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough. Or be very good at it. Ron, we ate 12 pounds of sugar as kids. Growing up today, kids are eating 200, 400, 200, 300 pounds. Yeah, that's definitely not good. The best thing, really, the best thing is everything in moderation, period. Done. End of story. Everything in moderation. Oops. Don't want to do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lost my chat. There we go, got the chat back. Uh-oh, Django. Thank you, Jason Beecher, for posting those links. And let me see what the Castro is. Yeah, oh, I love the Castro. I just don't have the ducats for that. You're welcome On the Edge. I would love to own that Kestrel. That's for damn sure. I already have a bison, so I'm good there. Oh, that is a sweet bison you have for sale. Jason Beecher, leave me alone. I'm concentrating. You're concentrating on what? Not buying a knife? Who said you can do it? Be good or be good at it. There you go. Mr. Matt Conklin. True words. Trying to decide which one next to sell. Need to raise some funds this month. You know, groceries. Yeah, I'll tell you. I hate that when it happens. All right, folks, I'm gonna mute my mic because I'm gonna go take a leak. You guys entertain yourselves. Actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this on right there like that. It's not gonna be taking me 10 minutes, but you can listen to some decent music, or at least I believe it's the. I believe it's the. Yeah. Mountain King. Home of the Mountain King. There you go. So I'll be back. Ron Dobbins, don't tell me what to do. I am back. How we all doing? All right, I'm gonna take you for another field trip, and then I'm gonna do a knife thing. Go figure. So let me go ahead and turn off the main camera. You guys look at those knives. And I'm going to show you this knife. What did I do with it? Here we go. And we'll go out for another smoke. That come in, and I'll do some knife surgery. Feel better? Oh yeah, I feel 10 pounds lighter there, Mr. Mouse. Okay, so let's go out and have a smoke, and I'll come in and I'm gonna swap some scales. Fix that. I will try a Logitech MX keyboard S starting tomorrow. That's what I have. They're on the edge. So when I use my keyboard between computers, all I gotta do is hit a button. Of course, you could be like me yesterday. I was working and also trying to pay my bills, and I forgot to switch the keyboard between the computers, and I typed in Spectrum and hit send, and that's got sent into a work group chat. Yeah, that got caught by the work group chat manager, the manager, and he said, "Did you mean to do that?" And I said, "No, I have too many monitors, too many keyboards, and too many mice attached to just two computers." Laugh out loud. So, to give you an idea of my setup, I don't know if you've seen it, but I have four monitors, one for work, two for either just my general use, or I could use them for YouTube. Well, three I could use for general work or YouTube. Actually, just two. I can only operate 3 monitors at a time, unfortunately, because that's all my graphics card will hold. Will you work with, unfortunately. But I wasn't planning on starting a YouTube channel or having so many monitors and such when I bought the computer. At the time, I only had 2 monitors. And monkeys are flying. Did I unmute my microphone? I'll know once I get back inside, but for sure, but yeah. Exactly, Wyoming Adventures. We can hear you around. Okay, cool. Thanks. You know, because I'm not in front of the computer. I swore I unmuted my mic. Hope everyone in the chat is having a great day today and a great weekend too. Well, thank you, Ronald Dobbins. I'm having a fantastic time. Dwayne, is that Dwayne Letterman? Did he pop in the chat? I missed it. I did. Howdy, Ron, driving, so yeah, I understand. I'll speak for you, Dwayne. Dwayne Letterman says Ron Crow's the best YouTuber that he knows of. See, and Rachel Jordan agrees with me. Dwayne Letterman. Drive safe, Dwayne. Oh, and guess what? I just decided on the spur of the moment. Next week, we will be having a subscriber and members giveaway. And because I just decided, I have no idea what I'm giving away. So members, be cognizant. Look out for the members giveaway video. Ron Dobbin says, Pros Blades, I appreciate everything you do for us in this knife community. I love you, brother. You do a lot for it. Well, thank you, Ron Dobbins. I appreciate it. Totally. But yeah, keep an eye out for members only video. It's a comment video. You don't have to be present to win, but you're probably going to have, there will probably be a choice between knives. If you're not present, you won't get to choose. I'll let the subscribers choose which knife they want when a subscriber wins. And then the member that's not present will get what's remaining. Oh, so apparently there is very little time lag. So I am here. Let's do some knife maintenance. Let me turn that camera back on. Boom, boom. Hey, everybody. As long as I don't hear you about sugar and fat. Yeah, I didn't bring it up. So this G10 handle on this Chop 2 is not nice enough. I like the Ultim G10, the Ultim handles on this Chop 2 better. So we're gonna swap the scales from knife to knife, because I've always wanted the disc. When I bought this Chop 2, they didn't have a disc. Oh, thank you, Rachel. In case you were unaware, Rachel, I went a whole year of live streams without duplicating, without wearing the same Hawaiian shirt twice. So I have a buttload of them. So let me go ahead and start removing the scales. Let me Sheila says, my shirts are cool. Thank you, Sheila. All right, so now you can see a close-up of what I'm doing. Move the pivot screw. They appear to be the same size. I need your shirts as a dress. Removing the pocket clip. First place, where do you get those shirts? Do you order them or do you buy them? 99.9% of my Hawaiian shirts are bought at Kmart. Sorry, Walmart. They are of the George brand. Here's the spring for the butt lock. Wow, this knife has an inordinate amount of oil on it. So I'll remove that. Now it has two inner screws, which appear to be T6s. Oh, you know what? Let's make this less grainy. Let me find the remote control. There we go. Turn that light on. Let's turn it down a little bit. Change. There we go. And I'm going to need a pry bar. And actually, we're zoomed in too much. Oops. There we go. That one scales off. Let me remove the blade. And the washer. I mean the oops. Lost the pivot. There we go. So I put everything aside. The same thing after this knife. Let me put this knife up. These are all T8s. Mr. Mouse says all our clothes as kids came from Kmart. The clothes my brother the clothes my brother and I were forced to wear were Garanimals from Sears. That's what we wore. I remember back in the 80s, I used to go to Kmart a lot. I loved Kmart till it became like a war zone almost. And then remove this pivot. Uh-oh. Now you can't probably see this because let me mute, turn this off, feature chat. Okay, so you see here, oh, let me turn this off too. Okay, and the scroll, there we go. So you see right here, I have a T8 that is in a hole in my board that I just put the screw on. hold it down like this and then just turn the knife. I remember Sears, they had Craftsman tools and clothes. Thought they bought, yeah, they did. And the same CEO that caused Walmart to go out of business caused Sears to go out of business. Actually, Wyoming Benches the first, but J.C. Penney's and Sears, they actually started in catalogs. That may have been the first brick and mortar J.C. Penney's, but they were catalog stores. You know, Sears was Sears and Roebuck's. Roebuck's became popular selling dungarees, jeans and such, and they were the bigger store, a bigger company, but Sears did a leverage buyout and bought Roebuck's. Because they wanted the name. Well, maybe we won't switch scales, because this pivot screw is causing me an issue. Bulldog Smith and Bulldog Smith Farms EDC. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Nice. So if you talk to Bulldog and he doesn't respond, it's because he's busy doing content. Oh man, the Sears ladies underwear catalog. Well, that's funny. I can't get this pivot off. Mervyn's. So Mervyn's, speaking of which, Mervyn's was started in the San Francisco Bay Area. Actually, in San Leandro was the first Mervyn's store. I used to buy my my work pants from Mervyn's till they went belly up. It's Dog One. He made millions. Which Thunderhead do you have on the edge? Son of a bitch. Oh, you got the blue tie. Huh. That's a shame. Because I'd like the 80s camo. So, we're going to go to plan B. If I can get my soldering iron started up. Okay, so I got my butane soldering iron heating up. Just heat up the pivot. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What are you talking about? No, I'm talking about there's a 80s camo carbon version. Or there was. I could use the heat gun. That requires power. This requires butane. Bob does. Why do you say that? Monday is going to be a shit show for online store buys. I doubt that, Rolf, because it looks like whoever was at Blade Show were selling out. No, of course they did, Rachel Jordan. They screwed up our pay. We used to get paid every 2 weeks. Now we get paid twice a month. No, we used to get paid twice a month. Now we get paid every 2 weeks. And that changed up the pay thing. Also, they could save the money on taxes in their the bottom line by the end of the year. So yeah, that's on. All the online stores are going to be dropping new show sales, no doubt. But we'll see. Last year, I don't recall that to be the case. Most everything is going to be out of stock. That's what I remember from last year. Generally happens after a Blade show. Let me see if this is hot enough. No. J1 Doobie, welcome to the nest. All right, let's try this again. Big Ranger, I'm back. I had to do a few things around the hizzy. Let me refill up the gas. All right, I'm gonna call this quits in about 5-10 minutes. Just cause been over 2 hours. All right, let's really try this time. Well, I'm not going to give up until I strip the threads, and then I'll have to get a new pivot. You know, there should be a law against using anything other than blue Loctite for a pivot screw. I swear to God. You know, all the YouTubers complain. I'll probably have to, but all the YouTubers complain about T6s being an issue. I have yet to strip a T6. T8s, on the other hand, especially pivot screws, I've stripped more than my fair share. Yeah, Mick, thank you for posting that link. But FYI, for those that are in the chat, Big Red scheduled a live stream for the exact same time. Well, unfortunately, that might not happen today. There, Ron Dobbins. Because if this doesn't work, On the edge, Concept Knives, Orion, frame lock, knife, blue anodized tie, only 300. Only 300 made. I think I will hold on to this one. Yeah, I would. Okay, now I'm the pivot screw on the non-op side, so on the show side. I'm feeling it with my index fingers getting hot. Is this hot enough to burn off the stupid Loctite? We shall see. Okay, my other finger's burning, so we'll see. Let me try it by hand first. Nope. Here we go. Nope. Doesn't feel like it's going. All right, you take it easy, Rolf. And for anybody else that is taking off or whatever, I'm going to fight with this for a little bit. Okay. Minute screw. Folks, hate to say this, but that ain't coming off. That's a shame. It's a crying shame. If I can find an address, whose address on the edge? That's cool. On the edge, you take care of whatever business you're going to do. I'm probably going to call this quits soon. I'm going to give up this ghost for a minute. I'm gonna break out a blowtorch, Ron Dobbins. The fucking G10 will be fucking a puddle. I'm gonna try heating up the pivot one more time. So did anybody pick up any knives from the auctions? Oh, my address. On the edge, you send me an email, I'll shoot you my address. I get your address, I'll send you stickers. All right. You see that flame there? Turn the full beam, put my finger on the opposite side of the pivot. And that's how I judge the heat. Yeah, it is, dog one. But what did you want my address for? I forget. And on the edge, the reason why I do G, for those things I have to keep track of, I use email because it's easier to keep track of. With all the giveaways and such on Instagram, it's very, very easy to lose track. Joshki, what's up? Yes, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you're in the chat lurking, if you're looking, please send me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe. And Marco Yee, what's up with the 304? Oh, never mind. I gotcha. It's Joshki's number. Bobo! Thomas Wheeler, what's up? Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Do YouTube things like share, subscribe. Well, thank you, Josephus Comedy, and welcome to the nest. Air Jordan. Okay, I can start to feel it, but it's not hot enough yet. No problem. I have on the edge EDC Gmail. Gotcha. So yeah, send me a Gmail. It's pinned to the top of the chat, I think. No, something else seems to be pinned to the top of the chat. Thank you, Marco. Yash Trio 4. Okay, it's starting to get hot now. Found the 09 coin, thank God. Very cool, Sheila. Rotten to the core. Nice one, Josh. Y'all take the pet dog on Olight's page. Y'all liking the pet dog on Olight's page. I haven't been on Olight's page in, I don't know, months. I'm fixing to get a free light. There we go. Okay. That seems to be hot enough. Let's see. Let's see. Shit, that shit's not turning. It's acting like, damn screw is acting like a spring. I know it's not spinning. I can feel it, and when I let go of the pressure, it kind of rotates back. Let me see. David Giudici, what's up? Welcome to the nest. I have a pivot screw that I can't get unscrewed. And the screw might be stripped. Shit. Okay, well, the scales are staying on this until I can drill it out. So there we are. All right, let me service this knife and I'll put it back together. Remove that spring. Let me clean this up. Once I get this knife back together and operational, we'll call it quits. So, you know, for a lot of you, it's after 7. What you have for dinner? Or what will you be having for dinner? I got to know. Let me clean the scale off. Okay, brother, email sent. Ah, fantastic. So what is it that you're wanting to send me? On the edge? I forget. Let me put this oh, I see. No wonder. Holy crap. I wonder why I can't get it off. Goddamn thing is not... The pivot is not keyed. Oh, it is on the liner. See, the liner is just a one liner. The show side liner is not. Okay. So we put that down. We clean the bearing. And then we'll re-lube it. I am having bear meat, bratwurst, and jasmine rice with it. That sounds good, except for the bear meat. Well, brats sound good. Y'all know how I feel about wild game. Let me clean the other bearing. Okay, both bearings are clean. Well, let me put the button in. Okay, let's see. Let's lube the bearing up. So y'all have seen me do this before, but what I do is I take a bit of this Sigma, put it on my finger. A nice glob there. Rub my finger together a little bit. Put the bearing in between. Do this. This is all the lube you need. I might have to go roll up my car windows. It looks like, well, go ahead. Sheila, you're not going to miss anything. No, it's like pork. Well, I imagine it is. But I don't know if you remember the show Emergency back in the 70s. They had an episode where somebody got trichinosis. Kind of like on pork. They got trichinosis. But they couldn't figure out how he got trichinosis. So he found out that he was eating bear meat. I don't know if that actually means anything to anybody, or if it actually means anything to me. But I remember that episode like it was yesterday. Put the backspacer on. Or it's a partial backspacer. We're going to find the holes. Here we go. Could this be backwards? Might be. Might be upside down. There you go. Yeah, it was upside down. And now I'll put in the blade, which I forgot to clean off. Uh-oh. See what that is. Oh, that must be the email. Oh, it took a long time for it to get from you to me. Ah, rats and frats 'em. Aha. Crap. I'm gonna have to get 3 hands here. Actually, drop the pivot. Pull this up. Like this. I can put the pivot screw in. Gotta tell you, feels like I needed 2 hands there. God damn it. Stop pin fell out. Oh, I could have done that without the blade. That's it. So note to self, or for you guys, make sure you note how everything was coming apart when you're taking it apart. It comes in handy when you're trying to put things back together. And I'm having a hard time getting this stop pin in a little hole. I might have to lift this whole thing up. So I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. I'm not eating any raw meat or fish. You don't like sushi? Ah, sushi's the shit. Love me some sushi. All right, that's it. Now, get some more Sigamo. I can't have any uncooked or raw food with my liver transplant. Oh, okay. That I can understand. I'm sure there's a lot of diet restrictions. Hey, I don't know if you guys had heard, but did y'all hear that Chuck Norris died? That's a crying shame. I was a huge, big Chuck Norris fan. Ever since I was a teen during the 80s. Yeah. Everybody got turned on me. All right. That should do it. There we go. Pivots all the way through. There you go. Let's put the pivot button spring in. these tiny screws in right here and here. There we go. That bear once gamey. Yeah, I can imagine. And I'll have to take your word on the venison there, dog one. Chuck lived a long, successful life, unlike Bruce Lee, then his son. Yeah, through that. But you know, for one that's approaching that time of life, doesn't seem long enough. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, putting in the pivot screw. Mr. Jordan, the meat was very clean, or very lean. Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean. Sounds like a recipe of starving to death. Uh-oh. Looks like I put a screw in the wrong place. I did. Just like Alan Bone, how can you do that and not check your firearm? Well, it's easy. If you're not a gun person, you're not taught the gun safety. That's a piece of cake. Uh-oh. Here's the spring. I thought I'd fill out. Thought I lost it. There we go. You know, not all of us know anything about gun safety. I was taught in the Air Force. You do not aim a gun for any reason at a human being or any item unless you want to kill it. Period. Whether it's loaded or unloaded. To your knowledge. Crow, I believe we get our ups over and over. Live a life, then another, on and on by choice. Well, I can see how you think that. Okay, well, at least this went back together. I gotta put the. And this is actually working pretty goddamn good. I gotta put the clip on. Well, I didn't realize that, but these scales aren't ambidextrous. The clip can't be swapped from side to side. But that's cool. I can live with it this way. I don't know that I'm going to go through the extraordinary measures of drilling this screw out. It means I have to get a new pivot screw. Because, you know, no matter what you do, you're going to destroy it. Yep. Pivot's on a little too tight. There we go. Yeah. All right. Surgery was not successful, but both patients will live. And that's all I can ask for. Well, but that's minimum I can ask for. Yeah, you never point a gun at anything that you don't want to kill. Period. Loaded, unloaded, whatever. I need left-hand pocket clip for this Airlight cold steel. Biff, is that the one I bought? You won from me? There's a clip in there. It's in the box. If that somebody won an Airlight for me, and the clip was in the box. I made sure of that. All right, folks. At 2.5 hours, it's now 4:38 my time, 7:38 Eastern time. It is now time for me to turn into a pumpkin. Y'all were great fun. Ah, yes. It wasn't in the box. Well, damn. Because I put it in the box. Well, I didn't have to put it in the box because it was in the box. It was in the Airlight box. So I never took it out of the box. And I knew it was there the whole time. Ah, that sucks. Well, I gotta tell you, Cliff, if I run into it, in case I'm mistaken, I will let you know, and then I will send it to you. But I know it's in the box. Sorry about that. There was no box. It was in a... Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of the other cold steel. No, sorry, my bad. Cliff, that knife didn't have a clip. It was not sent to me. That's the reason why it was in the Benchmade pouch, because it didn't have a box. So therefore I had no clip for it. I'm sorry. My bad. I thought it was the other knife, the other cold steel I gave away. My bad. I'm sorry, Cliff. Rachel, you're right. And not only should it be a Pelican box, it should be should read your thumbprint to unlock it and open it for the prices they sell their knives for. All right, guys, you're welcome, dog one. We're gonna call this quits. Let me switch screens. There we go. All right, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. You guys thought I was gonna say it hasn't been real fun. Anyways, you all have a good week, and we'll see you on the next one. Remember, giveaways. Marco Yee, you have a good night, and we'll see you next week. We're gonna have a subscriber giveaway and a members giveaway. And y'all take it easy. See you in the live streams. Keep your blades sharp and you work hard. Adios, folks. Adios.